Today we're going to learn about bacteria. Bacteria have several different kinds and different features that vary from one type to the next. But all bacteria are considered prokaryotes. And what that really means is that the genetic material stuff is not inside of the nucleus. They don't have a nucleus inside of the bacteria cell. Some bacteria are autotrophs, which mean they can make their own food. Some bacteria are heterotrophs, which means that they can't make their own food. Bacteria, just like us, also uses respiration. And this is the process in which they break down their food so that the energy from the food is released. Some bacteria need oxygen to do this, while again, other bacteria get exposed to oxygen and they die. Bacteria does reproduce, and they can reproduce quite quickly. They can reproduce as often as one time in every 20 minutes. So how many babies would there be in a day? Okay, so if you have one bacteria cell, it would reproduce under the right conditions once in 20 minutes. Then in 20 more minutes, at the 40-minute mark, this one would reproduce again, and so would this one. After an hour, 60 minutes, this one reproduces again, this one reproduces, this one reproduces again, and this one reproduces. At an hour and 20 minutes, this one reproduces, 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 and this one reproduces. At an hour and 40 minutes, again, reproduces, 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 reproduces. Woo! We're really going. Do you see how big this family is getting? In less than 2 hours, we already have several bacteria cells. Asexual reproduction is when one cell divides into two. So you have one whole cell and it just splits apart. Sexual reproduction is when you have two different bacteria that then share their genetic material before splitting. Endospores are really cool things about bacteria. Endospores are these things that bacteria can live in through just about anything. So bacteria is going to outlive all of humankind most likely. When the condition is just right, the endospore will open up and a bacteria will then grow and multiply. So if you notice in the picture, you have the endospore with the bacteria there in the middle. The endospore helps protect it. It's kind of like a bomb shelter. And so it'll protect it no matter what's going on around us. It also then, whenever it's right, you can see over to the far right-hand side that then the bacteria will come out of that endospore, out of that bomb shelter, and be able to live fine and healthy and reproduce again, which we know once every 20 minutes. Bacteria plays a lot of roles in our lives. It helps produce oxygen, makes certain foods such as pickled vegetables, cheese, cider, yogurt. It decomposes waste, will clean up oil spills, makes vitamins in your body, and helps to digest food. So we have a lot of good bacteria that we don't think about. We have bad bacteria also that can make us sick, but we need to remember all the good things that bacteria can do. And that's the end of our presentation on bacteria today. See you in class.